Welcome back, everyone. I finished playing Space Marine 2. So I've had this installed from when it was free, so I thought I'd give this a go. I have played some of the other Dragon Ages, not all of them. I think the only one I missed was number 2. I think I played Origins, and I remember playing Inquisition. So, and I did like Inquisition, so let's see what this one's like. Let's check out. You can see the difference in the modes on the tower. Oh, I don't want that. Hopefully a lot of these I can customise in the game, so if I need to. I'll set on headphones since it's what I'm wearing anyway. "3D sound is alright sometimes, but other times I find it annoying. Vibration assist. This is alright if you have the volume quiet, you don't want to wake people up, I suppose. Yeah, well, normally I have the helmet on all the time, but fuck it. Let's have a look, and I prefer when the minimap stays in position, so up is always north. I do like that. What's that? Like I said, I'm hoping a lot of this you can change in the game if I need to. The main thing I always look for in settings on games is if the sound comes out of the controller speaker, because I find that really annoying.
Smart, thoughtful. Loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the Veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that Veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Find me all the nice jobs, don't you? Because let's see if you want to randomise it. The size, strength, blah. Okay. Well, dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across. I was planning on being a mage, so we will go with one of the others. Don't suppose it really matters which one you are, to be honest. Well, you be a human in a lot of games, don't you? And you be elves in a few games. Let's be one of these instead. Something a bit different. Further curled horns, to be honest. And is there more? Oh, there is. Oh, they look quite interesting, actually. Oh, you can actually change a lot of things anyway, actually. Let's go out to that one I did pick originally then, and we can just customize him. Okay. Colour changes a bit depending on the environment. That's kinda cool. Head shape. Set features of okay. Whatever. A big fat head. Pretty narrow. Probably better with some presets, I think. We'll go with go for a 22. Skin down. Yes, we'll go for cool. Ah, we'll have that. Why not? Love that. Head whip. I don't really bother about any of that stuff. Give him a huge over. Give him a huge overbite. Body, Africana's body shape. Yeah, we'll just have some pants. I'll go in the middle. What's that one? Oh, I'll go last. Okay. I'll go for about there. Body proportions. Okay. I think we just did that, didn't we, anyway? Yeah. Eye shape. Ooh, eye colour, what we got? That looks quite freaky, actually. Oh, they look quite unique, I think. We'll have those. Don't really care about any of that stuff. I've never really been one for all this sort of customization and stuff. Usually I just go with like a preset and say, oh, that'll do. We'll go bold. Don't think he looks right with facial hair. The horns. Oh, we can change the style. $34 look pretty good at the minute, I think. Yeah, we'll go for 34. What's mean material? Oh. Made out of metal, are they? We'll have 3. Make them black. Don't think we really want any lipstick. Paint. Paint. Ah, okay. Any good tattoos? Yeah, we'll have that one. Why not? I think black's gonna be better. Yeah, well, I want them. Same one, I suppose the colours are gonna be. Nothing too bad actually. Yeah, we'll go for that. Class. Cassette. I was gonna go mage. Yeah, we'll be one of them. What's this? Factions. Increased damage. Your class-specific resource generates slightly faster. That doesn't mean that I could gain mana quicker. Your class-specific resource. Yeah, that sounds like. That might be helpful for me, because being a mage, you use a lot of mana normally to stuff. Veilguard was yeah, whatever. Don't really know what any of that was on about. I'm basically only here for the story. I mainly play games for the story, so we'll go for the easiest for now. Redmond. No, we can do the whole thing actually now.
Time to get to work.
What's he been saying now?
Well, we're not in trouble.
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 I think the first one suits
Well, we're not in trouble.
him a bit more, I think. You can customize the main character on previous games. Oh, that's all like customize. Yeah, that was all about. Oh, actually, I'm trying to remember now. Then was it? Oh, it was a. Human. Remember that much. Just like anything. I can't remember what the person looked like. I remember he had yellow eyes and he had face paint on. That was about as much as I remember. Yeah, you can be called Maxwell if you want, mate. Alright. I remember I romanced her. Can't remember what I did. I'll go for it. I went into the chantry. Can't remember that one either. That'll do. Yes, I'm sure. Actually, no, I'm not. Don't really matter about a lot of that stuff, to be honest. I know some people who spend hours fucking creating a character. I ain't got time for that.
So,
Especially
where were
when
we?
you don't really
Oh, right.
see your character
Him.
that much anyway, normally.
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin, with the seediest bar in town and a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
It's me! Beat down the tower and give information. Where's the bar and give you information? Yeah, go on, I suppose.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know is the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumat Plaza. That's where you'll find Veilguard.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Veilguard is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Veilguard and stop Solus.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, and then it'll get us to
What
Solus.
the fuck was that?
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the Veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Alright, let's go.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
That was a lot of demons. The Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. We grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge. This is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Like you know he is,
Eyes
man.
up! We've got company!
Demon.
Oh, melee attack with square.
And here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
What's that?
You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Money! Can't have enough money.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't think the demon gives a shit, to be
No, I
honest.
think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Oh, we're not.
Mandatory cultists!
Hold it close. Reinforcements should be here soon.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Destroy nearby crystals. Some crystals?
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
I hate when that happens. You're trying to read what it says and then you get hit and then you find out that the information was right how to dodge. It's like, you could have made it a bit quicker to read, could you, so I didn't get hit in the fucking face.
Come on.
Is that it?
Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all!
Who's on is there? Sharp ability up okay.
Very dangerous! The Venatorium! Venatori, take your revenge!
Ooh, fancy.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Yeah.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope.
How do I know?
Comes to a
How
straight
much
up fight, we're dead.
magic juice I've got? Was expecting like a bar or something underneath health, but nope.
We can slide down the lower.
I'm getting too
all
old for
of you.
this.
can actually jump.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I wonder if I could do something with this. That look like a glowing yellow, but I might just be the light from everything on fire and shit. Gotta be something over here, isn't there? Yeah. But you didn't all have to come with me. You could have just waited. It's locked. The bastards. Fancy. Hold R2 channel unit into beam. Nice. An angular smash. Now I'm seeing man at the bottom of it.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Nah, okay, the man already shows up when I'm fucking attacking. It's a bit annoying.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Anyone want to talk about that picture? No, I am surprised.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help
What is
them.
that? Okay. Looks like I can fire daggers. And I'm guessing the right one is for healing purposes.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
True shit.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons.
I just can use the orb and dagger combination. An orb, triangle attack with a dagger. Doesn't really get what they're on about there. They make hella tile like that. Because if I just press triangle and I do that, whatever the fuck that is. I can get daggers though. I don't know. Wrong button.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
That's the idea.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Yeah, we're stupid enough to follow him.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
So body.
And we've got demons.
The demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Oh. I could destroy that one. Tried doing that before earlier on, nothing
Does it
happened.
feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Well, it looks like when you sprint and then you press the attack button, you stop anyway. So maybe it works if there's a baddie nearby. One button, and for some reason I pressed X to dodge. Ow, Space Marine, that's why.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Where does mate go?
nothing compared to how many will get as Solus finishes his ritual.
We can.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How he killed him.
Everyone all right?
Good enough.
The last thing
Let's
that's
get to
fine in a minute
Solus.
is the camera doesn't really stick to what you're looking for trying to aim at. Even if you lock onto it, that seems to break the lock every so often.
All right, I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting to the Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Let's try the dagger orb thingamajig. Well, I was going to, but... Cut
The
me.
veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Nope.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
I'm already a mage, so we'll take Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I was gonna say, are you coming?
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Let's go! This way! This way!
You have no idea what you have done. Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
So all I had to do to get away from you was wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
What were you going to let him out in the first place then?
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Fuck off with it.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
You want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake? Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Alfred.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep. See you later, kid. I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Just so I can change over. Hold on. What's the bend? Is be one of them sort of places that the further in the game you get, the more of these doorways are open to you and all that sort of shit. I'm guessing this is how we get from place to place. There we are.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
That's what she
Harding
said.
thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
What do we got? I'll have some of that. What else we got? Yeah, some of that as well. Trying to see if there's anything good within a little way, so I know it's worth spending points going in that kind of direction. That frost thing doesn't actually use mana to cast. That might be handy. Not only that as well, if we get surrounded, then I can freeze them in place while I decide what the fuck I'm going to do with them. Yeah, we'll go for that. And then we'll start trying to head up and get that frost thingy. Talk to Neve, talk to Harden, gather the team in the library. Sounds simple enough. Content marked with... Oh, I'm sure I saw someone with a little clock. Yeah, alright, so the conversation I've got to have now, or what can't have it, is what I think they're getting at.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
You got it. I think with dwarf characters you have to be less touchy-feely and more stubborn or funny, I think. saw a little bit on my map and I thought that looks like the sort of place they'd put something. And I was right. Guess that all leads back into the lighthouse. The dining hall. Let's go have a sandwich. Another library passage. 3 pairs must meet face to face. Okay, I guess then I'm gonna have to get these statues all facing a particular way. I'll wait really until we find the other ones, then we can try and suss out which way they go. Can't actually go in there. We won't go in there yet though, we'll check outside first. I doubt we can jump up there. Yeah, didn't think so. Somehow. Let's have a look in here. I think my right stick on this controller is a little bit iffy. There's that bit we're trying to get to a second ago, wasn't it? A painted pot. Lovely. Now we really have got a pot to piss in. Imperial weave. Ooh. Sounds fancy. I don't know who invented the automatic doors. Let's go speak to what's her face.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
We're both shadow dragons and both from Minrathous. Maybe our paths haven't crossed, but I know our work has. It's a start.
And shadows stand together.
That's the idea. Cross your fingers it works out for us.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
Lace
so
would hate
cool.
to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
She approves. She approves of me. She's like, we stop coming around there looking all horny. So bet that's gonna be a place where the bridge will be repaired at some point. That's what I meant to say. Sure, I saw something gold over here. Aha. I saw something gold and it turned out to be gold. That was clever. Oh, I wondered if there'd be one here. Oh, there's another one over there. Said something about all three staring at each other. What's that? Oh, no, no. God, you gotta try to jump across them gaps. Fucking hell. What happens if you fall? Do you just come back again? Uh-huh.
Must be two more.
Ah, okay, there's actually more sets of these than I thought. Can I grab onto an edge? Oh, I can't, thank fuck for that. Alright, well, that one I found around the corner. Where was that? Was over here? Yeah, okay, well, there must be one in view of him somewhere. That could be one over there, just at the tip of my horn. So that wants to be. Facing that way. I might get to the point where I can't actually do this yet anyway. To be honest, I don't even know what the fuck this does. So some people let you into the library, but I ain't got a clue what the fucking library is. Ah, there was one.
That's the second. One more to
Where
go.
are they going? Maybe we can judge where the library is by where they go. Okay, they're going inside there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that one's easy.
Okay. That did something.
Yep. It's about as knowledgeable as we are. It did something. And like I said, they all went inside, so. But that's got lights on it now. The music room. Ooh. Man, so we did all that running around just for a bit of fucking sheet music. Hang on, according to that, that's the roommate. I haven't got a weapon of something like I can break down the door. Doesn't look like there's anything else around here I can interact with. Don't like the sound of what's in there though, to be honest. Alright. That one isn't lit up, so I guess I can't get that one yet. What else was there around here, or have we already looked at everything? Oh yeah, I've actually looked around all this already, and we went down there. Alright, let's assemble the gang.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey,
He's still alive?
Varric made his
That was a
choice to go
fucking
talk with
result in
Solus.
my book.
He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front.
Who was he, Solus or
I bled
Freddy
a little
Krueger?
when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Don't know what that means. Weird symbol, we'll do
Nev, I'm a mage. You're a mage. Solus is more than that. That ritual was more than some circle mage could have pulled off. Even more than a Tavinta Magister.
Alright, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. I talked with Solus. He was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop
Lovely.
them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I don't think rushing in is going to be the best idea. So I'll decide with Nev. It looks like Ray should be pronounced Neve to me, but...
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the
Maybe
ritual
the
site.
one in Rathus
Maybe we
mirror
can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
put it mildly.
Harding.
Broken is another word.
You okay to go?
Excuse?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its
You
own
also
special
do
room.
have a face
It's just
like
down
a
the
gone off
stairs.
spud, to be honest. So no wonder you got a headache. You look like a bruised apple. Find the Illuvian room. I know what that is because I found it earlier on. There it is! Take a little arrow mean that they're up from me. Table. Change decor. Huh. We can decorate the place. There's supposed to be 2 treasures in here as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if they are somewhere I can't get anywhere. Already read that anyway now. Oh, it's gone now. Just checking the map to see if anyone wanted to talk about anything before I left.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
We're if mages, haven't we got like a healing spell we can use on them?
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Ladies first. It's gonna be all quiet, nothing. It's either gonna be quiet and there's nothing, or it's gonna be complete fucking devastation everywhere.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
It's a ritual.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Ah.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irulan, alright?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Thanks for what? I didn't do anything.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that's
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to come alive, are you?
We're not alone. Now there's a nice shot.
I forgot I had equipped that dagger thing. Oh, you soon found her.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Lute. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganon and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veilgjumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Ireland said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
She did say it should bring down the bubble. She didn't say it will, so we might end up trapped there forever. What's up this way then?
Odd to find a camp this far out.
We've got camps all over Arlethan. The Veiljumpers do, I mean. Never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild.
What's that? Ooh, fancy.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor.
Can you get
The
across this?
armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it
Oh,
from
yeah.
threats.
In the deep as all the spectrum.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Bear carving. Is there anything beyond the waterfalls? No, that's just not on. It's always a bad sign when a game doesn't hide a cave beyond a waterfall. It's like the developers don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that's a big bunny. Fucking quick bunny, you know? Yeah, what's we got there? So we'll check down here first.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Oh, we got a truffle.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Pretty. That's the main thing I was coming up before anyway. I thought I'd likely lead up to where I wanted to be. up there across that bridge looking thing.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Let's deal with
Here's R1. Okay. What have we got? Due to the movement of enemy, fire 6 projectile target, that's what that shot away. You can do that. Oh, she's got a healing thing. Nice. Talk about teamwork.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some
We'll
clues
keep
in the
that
ruins,
jar
though.
intact because I don't know if the potions disappear after a little while if you knock them out. So we'll leave that there for now because I wouldn't surprise me if I've got to come back this way.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not
Better than what I've got.
many people come this far into within. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what? Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
I did wonder if I could just jump over it, but I thought they're going to be picky about that, but obviously not.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Huh?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Giggity.
And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah, so easy. I'll quickly check, make sure there's nothing down there, but don't look like it.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Yep. Attack warning used. So I've got the dodge. I'm taking damage.
Got us at range. Watch it. Time for a fight.
Are you finished with that?
We're under fire.
I will fucking get him then.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
What is that? Treasure chest. Truffle!
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen Harel? The real Fen Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillinane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
You better believe it. Maybe it's just a quick way down. Oh, hello.
Damn.
No!
Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Well, that's good to know. If that's the case, I'll send you in first.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Switch to me knives.
Anything
I'm
here
wondering
that
if the
can help
knife
you
might
piece
be
together
better
what
for when
exactly
you're
that artifact is.
in
I
closed
have a
quarters.
theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact
Let's
should
have a
be.
look what's in here first before we take the crystal out and we can't get in there anymore. Well, if you've got to carry it, that just follows you, so that's handy. Ooh, is that better than what I got? Yes, I'll take it. I see you. I see all of you.
It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Beat the odds there.
So make sure none of them dropped anything. Don't think so though. You get anything in these boxes, or was it just random shit?
So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Sounds lovely. I was kicking the shit out of them. Well, I would have been. What the fuck is that? I don't know, but he's got serious
Darkspawn!
case of his fucking heartburn or what?
Look at that.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
There was an option somewhere about having a persistent dot. Pressing X changes it back again. Yeah, I might become better because now I can actually see when the person's going to fire his fucking weapon. It should be better, obviously, if you're someone using a sword, it doesn't matter too much, but when you're doing this, you can't actually aim. Yeah, that's a lot better. Obviously the immersion isn't as good now, but then again, you're playing a game with fucking wizards and shit, so it isn't really that immersive in the first place. I'll take it, thank you very much. Because that was the thing that kept fucking me up when I was trying to aim at people. As I was aiming sort of center of the screen, but I was aiming sort of ahead of where the person's facing, but the cursor is actually to the side. I think the shots go center screen, but I always thought they'd go straight ahead of where you're looking. But it doesn't really, if that makes sense. Probably didn't, because I'm waffling on, but never mind.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got you back.
Alright, come on, let me give her the fucking order.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
that one.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
It looked too good a place in there not to be something hid up in there, I thought. And I was right. Fancy.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Fuck you. That's gotta hurt. Don't know why that shot was working. Can we get him? Woohoo! Can't we just take one of these with us? It's me as that woman a bit short for an elf. A gnarled talon. Valuable item, apparently. Walking on a bit close. Let's just check and make sure there's not a ledge down here.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers
better
crossed.
You alive? Not yet. He's gonna wait until we get close to him. Oh, you can get that range, can you? I thought you had to get right up next to the bloody thing. I'll do that one. You do that one. You do that.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
I think you can do like detonations like in Mass Effect when you used to be able to hit someone with one ability and then do something else with another one, and that would like cause a huge explosion. I think you can do the same thing in this. But since I haven't got much access to different abilities at the moment, it's
Have you
gonna be
noticed
awkward.
something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like
yeah.
it's feeding off the elven magic.
I know. I ain't gonna make that fucking jump, that's for sure. don't remember if I needed any help or not. I didn't think I did. What was that? Just noticed when I'm here, there's a picture of a staircase, a treasure chest underneath the minimap. It's gone again now. Wow, not on my minimap there is actually a picture of a treasure chest above me. Well, we've got to go up staircase, we must have to come around to get that, I'm guessing.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner saints. Getting closer.
I wonder I wouldn't do anything that bad. He was immune to frost, which is what my daggers deal. I wonder I wasn't doing jack shit.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Got a different orb there. Might need to change that at some point anyway, because having two weapons that do the same damage probably ain't going to help me in the long run. At the minute they do more damage than the bog standard, so... I'm guessing I've got to move this one. Over there maybe? Get another one out of here.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere.
One through there. How do we get there? Is the big question. Wouldn't surprise me if we have to use a crossbow to blow that wall down. Oh, that was the bit we could destroy anyway.
We could use it to break through that wall.
Maybe. Which is basically what my plan was. Okay, a different bit of wall than mine. Seeing if there's anyone else up there we can shoot. Don't look like it though. I'll check. I wonder if you can have 2 Foliar at once, or if you can only have 1 at a time. Oh, only 1 at a time. I thought I'd try that now. Before I try it later on.
We did it! All that's left is the Notister Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Ooh, a fire staff. Nice. I do like fire damage. Just make sure that chest on my minimap was one up. Really good. I don't think the spirit's gonna be very happy to talk to you, to be honest.
Okay, here it is. The Notister Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Typical.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before.
Darkspawn aren't
It's
gonna like
almost
it.
like it's breathing.
Ah, hell no.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
I bet you want to do this. Didn't really need to use that, but it's not a bad job, as it might keep telling me.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh!
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthara.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthara. What do you...
So that's the Nardis Dathana.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken though, needs fixing. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn.
Anything else?
Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
We can upgrade our companions. You might as well have that, might you? Sorry, love, I ain't got anything we can do for you. You've got a couple of upgrade points though, you have. Aren't you lucky? Don't really know what's going to be the best thing to do. I'll just upgrade it. Anything. I think everything has something to do with the ability that's linked to, so... That might be handy actually, we've got her that automatically uses her healing thingy on me if I get low health. Might be handy if I'm in the middle of a fight and I aren't paying attention. Okay, we upgrade them with stuff. Is it just me or is there a lot of fucking mages? At the minute, anyway. I've got 2 points I can spend as well. Which way you were going? Up top, I think. There, we're going for Frost Nova, aren't we? So we can freeze people if we need to. Don't think we missed anything, did we? Looks like we got all the crates. So I think we're good to go, really. Can we get up there? No. Can we even leave this room anyway if we want to? No, so Can't actually do anything here anyway.
Ready to go?
Guess so. There's nothing else we can fucking do anyway.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
Good out. Because we ain't got a fucking clue how to get that.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirtholan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirtholan? The Archive Spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veil Jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Guess we've got to decide about who we're going to bring with us. Well, the thing is, we don't really need 3 mages, so... taking Harden probably a bit bad idea, to be honest.
Here we are.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Respawn location. Oh, that's very, very handy. I must be doing that. I thought my fucking stick on my controller was going mental, constantly pulling down. But then, I think when you zoom in, I think that automatically zooms out when you let go of the stick. Not in doing it now. I don't know what's going on. Thing seems to be going a bit haywire. There's a lot of stuff to discover in the forest, by the looks of it. Journal. Okay. Oh, I could do a turn this off now, so this is probably a good place to save it here. Yeah, because I think you can save it wherever you want, pretty much. You get 100 save files, Jesus. I'll do, save one will do. Well, we ain't gone too bad, really. I said find it a bit easier now. I put that dot on. It makes it so it's a bit easier to see where you're actually firing your shots. And using your staff, obviously, it doesn't matter too much when you're attacking enemies because you do get the reticule thing pop up anyway to tell you which one you're shooting at. But when you want to destroy obstacles in your way, like boxes and stuff, it's hard to see where you're supposed to be bloody aiming. Other than that, I haven't really got much else to say at the minute. I haven't found anything else bad with the game. Just one thing that's going to take a little getting used to because I haven't played a game like this for a while. But yeah, let's see what happens next. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you all on the next one.